Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, something to backing up that Fool energy with the Seven of Wands. Interesting. But yeah, so right now I'm feeling a very earthy, very like rounded, skilled, okay, I heard still energy. Okay, something ancestral popping through, something about ancestral ground. It's kind of like picking up like a tool that you've used 1,000 years ago, maybe like in a past life, okay? And right now, the word coming through is inherited, okay? It feels as though I'm hearing family heirloom, something to do with a craft or a talent that was passed down to you from generations to generations, okay? I'm hearing like something about a genetic code of some kind. Very interesting energies, okay? It almost gives this weird, I don't know, like some sort of clarity is coming through, but at the same time, it's like rooted in some sort of like, almost like a, kind of feels very much like a stance, like a very strong stance, okay? Like someone is getting stunned by the results or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna tap into these energies and find out what else is coming through. I'm also kind of hearing that you're also realizing that you are much more capable than you ever. I'm hearing something, but it's like you didn't give yourself credit. Like you're more capable than you ever gave yourself credit for, is what I'm hearing, okay? Something to do with like you're just, I'm hearing you're too good to be true, but at the same time, it's like you're not tapping into that energy. But like maybe this was in the past, but now you are. Maybe I'm kind of feeling some sort of like kind of tug of war energy. Like, let's say, for instance, like, you know, people are saying you're very beautiful, you're very handsome, you're amazing, but you're like, you know, I don't know. It's like we're getting that kind of energy, okay? It's like you have this skill about you, you have this beauty and grace about you, this wisdom about you that you didn't know you had, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you're mastering something, okay? It's like, it's also leaving other people stunned. So yeah, let's tap into these energies and see what else is coming through. But in your starting position, okay, you're feeling a little overwhelmed, okay? This might be a lot on your plate right now, which is kind of why things are kind of creeping up on you. It kind of feels like you're just battling a lot in your atmosphere. Maybe you feel as though you want to take a break, you know? When I was doing a pre-shuffle, I saw something about you feeling unfulfilled, okay? That might resonate for some of you, but there is some sort of hopeless energy in that regard too. But it's like, maybe because it feels like you've just been working so hard and you never, it's like you're not feeling like you're getting rewarded for all the hardships that you've endured through the hard work that you've been putting up with, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing you're tolerating a lot of people in your environment, okay? And it kind of just gives this vibe where you're just swamped, you're burdened, okay? And it's like you got all of this stuff on your plate and more, okay? It's like, but at the same time, like you're mastering your skill. It's like you're kind of tapping into some sort of physical skill, okay? It might be mentally, okay? But it feels like there's some sort of talent that maybe your family is known for, or maybe that you're becoming known for, or maybe because you are becoming known for, your whole family will become known for it. Something like that, okay? But it's at the same time, I'm hearing the word strategize, okay? You're being very strategic about how you're moving forward, but at the same time, maybe it's like kind of brought you a little bit of frustration, okay? Because in your starting position, you do have a lot of trust. It's almost like a windfall of hope coming in, okay? In terms of what you kind of foresee for the future of what looks right for you in terms of prosperity, opportunity. You're kind of just planting seeds, kind of. You're just kind of trusting things as they come and go. But it's kind of brought you into this atmosphere of just like having to like grin and bear certain situations, protect your stance towards your creative endeavors, okay? But at the same time, it's like you're still kind of, I'm hearing witty about it, okay? You're still keeping afloat, but it has definitely brought a lot of like I'm hearing like the boats are tipping over, okay? It's almost like a seesaw effect, okay? I don't know why I heard seesaw, but also seas backing it up with this hopeless, you know? It's like you're ebbing and flowing with the waters, but at the same time, it's like one day it's rocky, and the next day you're the Page of Cups, and you're feeling like, you know, you're dreamy, you're creative, you're feeling sensitive and artistic about everything. Like it's like the weight of the world is on your shoulders kind of vibe, okay? It's like, ooh, it feels dreamy. It's like, oh, the boat's gonna get you from A to B, but it could tip over. And it's like there's some sort of fear behind it. It's like you know that what you're doing is gonna propel you towards the future that you wish for. But at the same time, you're like, is this gonna fail? Is this boat gonna sink? That's what I'm getting here, okay? But I do feel like there's this kind of like an ease with which you are like mastering like your craft, okay? It could be new, it could be, oh, I'm missing a few cards. It could be new, it could be old, okay? But you're just mastering something right now. It's like, ooh, I don't know why this card just wants to come out. Unbothered. That might be backing up the energies. It's like you're doing it with some sort of ease that is just feeling very much like you know what you're doing, okay? You know what you need to do and you're getting it done, okay? You know what I mean? And it's like this is kind of like a direct result of just like how talented you are. I'm hearing you're being very, I don't know why I heard cunning for some reason. Okay, maybe some of you are really utilizing your intuition, okay? Maybe playing some, I don't know why. I heard something about politics. All of its politics might be of significance. You're maybe networking, okay? But it also feels like it has something to do with your family, okay? Something that's just been lying dormant in your family for generations, or maybe within your working endeavors, your working space, people that you normally traverse with in terms of showcasing your talent, okay? That might be of significance for some of you, but just a lot of things are coming in. I just feel like things are probably really rocky because maybe it's just like the fruits of your labor haven't yet blossomed yet. It's not quite ready to harvest, okay? But it's happening overnight for some reason. It's going to be a rapid rise for you that's unexpected, okay? Almost like getting like a Ace of Swords moment for you, almost like a breakthrough where it's like you're finally having some sort of realization, but it's like, oh, you're going to be feeling so good. You know what's so crazy? I don't know. Some of you might be doing mirror magic. You might be giving yourself a pep talk every single night, every single morning, telling yourself how much you care about yourself and how much you love yourself and like how proud you are. That might be a significance, or that's something your guys are trying to communicate to you to do, okay? But yeah, just speaking to yourself in the mirror might be really well. I'm also kind of hearing that just you kind of giving yourself a pep talk is going to kind of showcase you. It's like shifting your perspective, you know? Like you could be in the pessimism if you wanted to, but it's like you're flipping the script is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, but you're having this unexpected breakthrough, okay? All eyes are on you. You know what's so crazy? It's like you don't want praise, but you're getting it. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. It's like, what? Me? Oh, snap. Thank you. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's so wonderful. And it's like, it's making you feel enthusiastic about certain things, okay? And it definitely feels like it's opening up new endeavors for you, okay? I'm kind of getting a vibe that, like, there's probably some people that were assuming that when you jumped into this new thing that you were going to start from zero. You know what I mean? But, or maybe it's like a new job. Maybe it's something you haven't done for a while. Maybe it's like your grandmother maybe taught you how to crochet, you know what I mean? And, you know, you never touched this craft for like forever. And then all of a sudden you start doing this and it's like you build a business out of it and it blows up. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Like, holy snap. This is something that you could have, you know, done a long time ago. But hey, guess what? Now, better now than never. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, things are working out in your favor. It's almost giving like sneaky leak vibes where it's like this thing snuck up on you out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It was a hidden encounter. Maybe you met someone that kind of tapped you on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, you're a beautiful singer." You know, like, "Oh, me? Really? Snap! I was just trying to sing because I was just, you know, enjoying the vibe." And then it's like all of a sudden you become a singer. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're dancing and you're dancing and prancing. You're just enjoying your life. You're having a good time. All of a sudden, you're a dancer, you're a backup dancer for a singer, you know, something like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, and at the same time, you're kind of being a little secretive about it, you know what I mean? So it's like, people are kind of want you to speak up about how awesome you are, but you're not doing it really. But you might end up doing it, like, to express more of your needs of what you want in order to, what's, like, gonna align with what you're doing right now. But, like, it's just, like, you're being courageous enough to confront certain situations, go about what you deem to be right. I'm hearing something about your destiny. Like you're really speaking up for yourself. I heard it in the spiritual realm for some reason. Okay, you might be praying, you might be talking to your spirit guides, asking for guidance at this time, okay? There might be a need to speak up, okay? But it does feel like some people are a little triggered, okay? You might get some emotional reactions, okay? Because people are going to come at you and be like, oh, all of a sudden, like, first you were doing bad, and all of a sudden you're doing fantastic. What happened? Like, they thought you were going to start from zero because everything around you was crashing around you. Like, everything was falling around you, apparently. Okay, and they kind of figured, okay, you know, if you're going to start from scratch, makes no sense. But they didn't know you had this muscle memory. That thing kicked in, okay? You know, you're like, oh, I've been doing this since the dawn of time, it's in my ancestral bloodline, something like that. I was like, okay, that's what I'm hearing right there, okay? But yeah, it's like snap. And now you're gonna really be able to, wow, that's such a powerful Nine of Pentacles. It feels very powerful. Like you're gonna recognize your self-worth. You're gonna have a level of independence that really just like makes you feel a sense of reward. Not only for like the fact that you leveled up in how you see yourself and how you and what you are aspiring to do, but it's like you're gaining also a lot of things that you perhaps didn't feel you had before. You know what I mean? Materially, physically, just your stability, your resources, they're like skyrocketing, okay? You might be seeing synchronicities of like double digits a lot. I've been seeing a lot of 7 7s and 5 5 5s and all these synchronicities of double digits in the recent readings, and it just feels like there's something to do with that, where it's just like things don't feel like they're adding up, but they are. You know what I mean? Like it's like it feels like a parallel universe. It's like you do one action and you go back to it years later, and all of a sudden you like it's like you're kicking back into overdrive. Okay, it's super crazy, and so you're moving on and forward with this Six of Swords energy. It's like you are like not only transitioning, but you're also healing past wounds of how you saw yourself. I'm hearing something about some of you have perhaps almost like I'm hearing like a self defeat, almost like a pessimistic mentality about your worth, okay? Universe wants you to know that you have a lot of skill sets, okay? You have something about you, okay? The energy that you're like, I'm hearing exuberating is powerful, okay? And it's like it's waiting to be called upon, and you just have to call on that energy for it to surface. You know what I mean? It's like you're very powerful in your energy, okay, in your aura. And I feel a lot of people perhaps are threatened by that, okay? Look at that. Nine of Wands. I'm literally telling you, hey, you got something about you. This aura within you that is just like it's magnetizing. It's waiting for you to call it in, okay? That intensity, that drive towards your creative endeavors, okay? That passion, that pursuit, okay? It's like it's no better time than now, okay? So call it in. I'm hearing genetic recall with that, okay? Snap. I heard genetic call and genetic recall, okay? Snap. People are gonna be like, is that you? Snap. Am I being catfish? Hold up. So it's like, yeah, people are gonna feel like it's deceptive. Like, how all of a sudden you were like this, but now you're like this. It's like you changed. It's like you did a 360, 180. I don't know. It's like you flipped the script, flipped the coin on people's perceptions of you. They didn't know that you were gonna cultivate and create all these things into your life. But you have the authority to do so because this is you. You've always been this person. It's just like you tapped into the records, okay? The Akashic records, the ancestral bloodline, okay? You don't have a filter anymore, okay? I'm hearing you're really speaking up about what you want. You're being your most authentic self. It's almost as though you've found yourself in this new hobby, this new craft, this new something that was lying dormant for a really long time. I'm hearing you've been trying out a whole bunch of new things and something just clicked. Something just manifested into your life so well that it's like, snap, it's taken over, okay? Everything's taken over, okay? Holy snap. So this muscle memory, okay? I'm hearing people are just a little surprised about the accelerated progress, okay? It's like, hold up, didn't you just start last week? You're like, yeah, but I've been here and there, I've done this before in a past life, I'm hearing like it's like brushing off the shoulder kind of vibe, okay? They're gonna be a little toxic about it, like love and hate. There might be some people who are in your closer like social circle that are gonna be a little bit upset that you have this I'm hearing windfall of success coming into your life. But there's always gonna be a little bit of that, and I just feel as though, it might also just be pain from past cycles of your life, okay? Pain for not feeling understood and while you're pursuing your dreams and aspirations, okay? Because you are accelerating quite fast. There are some harmful attachments in the background, but nonetheless, you are going to be able to achieve your goals. Your mission will be accomplished with this bag secured. You got it locked in, okay? You're very passionate, and I love to see it. But it's just like, there is some pain in the background that's, creeping up, And it's hard to kind of go through that when you are finding success in your life. But I do feel that people are going to be stunned by how quickly you are rising to the top, okay? And I'm also kind of hearing it's because they didn't see the centuries, the past life practices behind you, okay? That's what I'm seeing in that energy. it's just like they didn't know you've been in this for thousands of lives. You know. I'm hearing something about you just been in the cut. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. It's so interesting. Ooh, something about things are gonna get slippery. Okay, so be mindful of that. Microwave. Ooh, okay. Something about timing, efficiency, and results. It's gonna get a little, I heard, slimy, slippery slope. Okay. It's kind of gonna be something about the timing is right for quick results. Use efficiency wisely. It's gonna be real slippery. Real, you know what I mean? It's like when things are quick, they slide gracefully right across real fast. So you're gonna be in that moment or in that momentum, but it's a little slippery, okay? It's like there's some sort of gift that you're receiving, okay? I heard gift in your bloodline for some reason, okay? But it's like, people are gonna be wondering why are you a natural at this thing, okay? It's just like you were at the right time, at the right place, and it was your calling, okay? You're gonna have some sense of renewal coming through as well. Um, wow, you have two renewals. Okay, I'm hearing with that renewal that there's gonna be a need to clean up shop, is what I heard. Sweep away the slate. Maybe have a clean slate going forward about how you see yourself, how you see others, perhaps. But yeah, just sweeping away what no longer serves you, make room for new blessings to enter. Something about just embracing a new start. Okay, letting go of old doubts towards yourself. Okay, which is really gonna help you glow going forward. I'm almost getting this warm energy with this fire place coming through, and it's just like kind of almost like a warm hug. It's like, you know, when you're sitting in front of a fireplace and you're like, wow, this feels like I'm in the right place at the right time kind of vibe. That's what you're going to be feeling going forward, okay? But it's after this painful push and breakthrough, okay? It's like you're nudging through the pain. You're overwhelmed potentially in the beginning, you know, having a lot of stuff going on. You might be overburdened, okay? But it's like, you're mastering this thing. You're mastering this skill that they thought you didn't have, okay? And you're coming up on top, all right? I feel like with this treadmill, it's like you've been running. I'm hearing you hit the ground running, okay? Wow. Ooh, like a sharp blade, okay? Something about not also complain. Like, I heard complaining. Comparing yourself to others. People are comparing themselves to you as well, but just the need to not compare yourself to others. Don't let social blades carve into your self-worth. There's definitely going to be some toxic interactions as you level up, you secure this bag, okay? Just find clarity in your inspiration to allow you to kind of, you know, understand what's happening in the weeds. I'm hearing something about shining through the mask, okay, of the individuals that are kind of orchestrating things behind the scenes, okay? That's going to really propel you going forward. But yeah, keep doing your thing. You got this earthy, skilled, ancestral energy popping up today. So yeah, just keep riding that wave as you go towards your dreams and aspirations. But yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.